Hello and welcome to SeeWare Technosoft, the official YouTube channel for SeeWare Technosoft company. And we are here to help you with your career guidelines at this live. So, firstly, information about me, who am I am. I am Rishabh Singh from SeeWare Technosoft. I am the founder and CEO of this company. And today we are going to talk about what is the career guidelines for the freshers, or you can say the students who are currently in the studying stage, and what should they do, and what should they went for. So we'll be talking about more about students for this live session. So this will be concerned to the students, and that is how we're going to be working on this live. So let's get started. So what we are going to talk in this live are how to identify your interest, that the internships that matters, the power of online courses, and LinkedIn for career. So these days, these 4 points are very important because few major problems of of today's students are they do not know even what is their interest. They are not able to identify. I have seen number of resumes in which there are courses of digital marketing and Python programming and database development and server system at the same time. So if you do not know about your interest, how you are able to cope up with that, right? So you have to know what is your interest. So that is why I have chosen this topic to talk to you all, that like you should identify your interest first, then the internships that matters. There are plenty of internships available in the market, right? So there are I think number of companies which are selling their internships. So you have to choose wisely because there is a market of this. There is a too much of pressure for the students, like uh, which internship should they choose. I hope my voice is clear to everybody. Please write in the chat box like if my voice is coming or not. Hello. Am I audible clearly? Okay. So yeah, so we are going to talk about how to identify your interest. Then we are going to talk about internships that matters, because there are a marketplace for internships, right? There are a number of people who are selling their internships, or there are a number of people who are giving you internships just for their own benefit. So you should wisely choose between what internship should you go for. Then the power of online courses. In this period, the online education is the best education you can have. For why is it so, I'll be discussing in the content. And the last and not the least, the LinkedIn for career. Because for career, we have only one social media. Like LinkedIn is the best social media for careers, because here you connect with the quality people. There are nobody that is just making it for fun, or they are talking it for fun, right? So there is an entire professional people coming out there. Okay, so let me just switch on with my headphones. Just a second, okay? Am I clear now? Is my voice clear to all of you? Please write in the chat section. Okay, I think there is a problem with this. Is this better now? Okay, so let's get started with the content and what we are going to talk about in this sessions. So yeah, firstly, I just want to make sure, like, who are you? Like, whoever is watching this videos and whoever is watching this content should know about who is it for. So if you are a student or a fresher, this video is precisely for you. This live session is precisely for you, and you have to maintain like what you have to do and what you should not do in this. Okay, so this is what we are going to be discussing in this phase, and let's go with the first topic of today's content, like how to identify your interest. So if I ask your people, please write in the chat box, right, what is your interest, what do you want to be as a career, what is your interest? If I ask you about what defines your interest or what is the thing that you are interested in, so what you all will say, please write in the chat box so I can know. Okay, I think is my voice audible to all of you? Okay. So if I ask you, Akriti, what do you want to be in a software engineer? Because in the engineer there are plenty of fields. Like interest is too much broad for the software engineer. So that is why I have taken this topic, how to identify your interest. Because see, there are people who don't even know what they are doing. There are people who don't even know what they are interested in. There are people who don't even want to know that what I am interested in or what I want to do. They just want to earn money, and that is why they are doing their job. So that is the wrong thinking. So you have to choose very wisely what you want to do and what you need to do, because what you are interested into it, if you are not interested into it, you cannot choose wisely. And if you have taken a wrong topic, then you cannot do anything in your life. So this is the very important thing in this, as there are too much too much pressure from the environment also. Like, yeah, we have constrained ourselves in the core forte. Like after 12th we have only math, science, commerce, and then and arts. And then if you take for maths, you have to be an engineer, and if you go for bio, you have to be a doctor. There are plenty of fields you can identify. So that is why I always suggest you all to identify your interest first, because if you cannot dance into it, you cannot be in the field, right? So that is the important thing. Next thing that is important is you have to start today. There is no right time, because if you are waiting for the right time, that right time will come and then you'll start and then you'll be the experienced person in that field. This is not going to be coming anytime, right? So you have to prepare yourself from today, and from today you have to work on it. So that is why you are behind everybody else, because you have not started it and they have started earlier. So, and one more thing, that if you are a beginner, if you do not know what you are starting in, you have to say yes to everything. If you get any work, you should say yes, because you do not have to choose between what you like and what you don't like, because you do not have done anything. If you are choosing between guitar and trumpet, you have to know that how trumpet is played and how guitar is played. Just by seeing yourself, do not gives you a right decision. Then the challenges are the opportunities. You have to get challenges, and you have to define your goals. You should go for planners and everything. There are plenty of things available in the market, and you can go for that. And there is a lot of things that can count as your victory. So you have to count your victories before you sleep. So this is how you can identify your interest. Then the next part that comes in mind, that comes in together, is internships that matter. So if you go in the market or you simply search for internships, you get a lot of paid internship in which you have to pay to the company. That company will teach you, and if you get it, then all the contents should be there, and then you will identify that too much internships are just marketplaces, and they are going to market their self, and they are going to sell their sources and they make profit from you. So that is not important for you. You have to go for internship that lets you learn more, getting the course and one more thing, you have to differentiate between the courses and the internship. There are internships and there are courses, and there are people who mix their internships and courses. Because if you are seeing some videos of some field, that is not internship, that is a course. And if you are working in a company for their benefit, or you are developing something, or you are working with a team, this is called internship. So they are clearly defined differently what is internship and what is an uh, course. So online course and internships are two different things that you have to go for it, or you have to differentiate between them. Always define your interest before you jump into the internship, because internships, if you do internship today for marketing, then for sales, then for development, then for designing, you will end up with nothing. So if you have defined that, yeah, today I have done marketing internship and I am interested into it, do plenty of marketing internships, reach at the topmost level of the internship. So internships are the places that you can learn plenty of resources, right? So that is what internship is. Then internship uh, after the limelight, because if you are running for limelight, like if you are going for appraisal, you will not get appraisal in an internship. Internship is just for learning. If you are learning too much, then you will get appraisal, and you should go for learning and then you get the appraisal. You should not go for appraisal, and that is why you have to learn. So there are two different perspectives. Is my voice clear now? my voice clear now? I don't know what is the problem with this voice. I hope my voice is clear now. But okay, so let's continue from where we left. So yeah, you have to define your interest first. Okay, so Ashish is. I don't think there is a problem with my end. You can just check yours because from my end there is no problem. Okay, then is everybody experiencing the same? Okay, yeah. So let's go for internship that matters. Let's continue our topic. So internship should be a work field more than anything else. You should work in the internship. You should not go for internship certificate. Like there are plenty of there are much of the people or students, I can say, they are going for the internship just for the certificate. If you are not into it, if you are not getting it for certificates, you are at if you are getting it for certificates, you are at the wrong place. So you have to work for it, and you have to be in a place where you can be really we can where it is really important for you to learn, because internships are not based for certificates. You can go for online courses if you want certificates, right? And please differentiate between internships and and online courses. There are plenty of online courses that are going on at the name for the name of internships, that you can get plenty of internships from internshala, and you can get there are too much of their softwares, or you can say the companies that are providing certificates and courses in the name of internship. That is a wrong practice. Then you have to go check your mentor first, who is mentoring you. If it he is not good or she is not good, then you will be run into the wrong place. You have to change it. And there is no problem for getting the internship. There are LinkedIn, there is internshala, there is a lot of resources where you can get internships. Also, you have to choose a right direction, and you have to focus on the same, because if you are going into it, you have to go straight to it, right? And one more thing, that in the market you have to develop your brand. Okay, so branding is more important. Now let's go with the next topic of us, that is power of online courses. So we have discussed about what is internships, how we can identify our interest. Now let's go with what is the power of online courses. So in the online courses, um, you have to know about interest first, and then you have to do internships first, so that you can identify your interest and you can focus on it. Online courses is just based upon learning the skills that are needed in the internship journey or the employer journey. The online courses are more precise into what you want to learn. For example, if I am doing an HTML internship or a website development internship, I have to learn courses from uh, Coursera or Google or Amazon for in this process. For example, I have to go for HTML courses, or you can say we have to go for CSS courses, JavaScript courses, WordPress courses. So go in the direction what you want to learn. Just go into it, because in this process you will end up with what you really like. And for this, for the updates, for the online courses updates, you can check our Facebook page, or the link is in the chat box. You can simply like it. and you will be there will be updated about you will get update about what the internships are coming and what is on this. So that is more important. Next, you have to save your time. So be opinionative. Do not go for, like, I have seen people, they have done all the courses which are free. So that is not important. You have to go in your direction. If you want to be a software developer, you have to go in the direction what the software developer needs. You do not have to go to the digital marketing and the sales job, right? So define your interest and go into it. Next, choose the courses and start from the beginning. Do not choose advanced courses in the first part. That is not basically needed. And if you choose advanced courses, you will end up in and you'll end up with and there is no thing and I can't understand anything. I should have give up. So you will give up fast. What you have to do is you have to start with beginner courses, then you have to go to intermediate, then you have to go to the main thing, that is the advanced course. So these are the plenty of things that is important. Then let's go with the last topic of today's, that is LinkedIn career. So LinkedIn is powerful. LinkedIn is a really powerful platform for getting jobs, for connecting to the people. And if you want to get updated of our LinkedIn, there will be LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn chat link will be provided in the sorry LinkedIn page link will be provided you into the chat section, and you have to go through it, and you can get the plenty of resources there on our LinkedIn channel. So LinkedIn is powerful. Connections are very important. If you go in the LinkedIn section, there are plenty of people that are very interested in the work, the real work. So you can make yourself into it. You can get the mentor there. You can get services there. You can get jobs there. LinkedIn is a very powerful platform. So in this process, you have to maintain your voice. You have to maintain your profile. You have to build your profile, and you have to build your connections. So connections are very important at LinkedIn. You do not have to go for the one who are only sending you requests. Send requests to the people you really want to connect with them and be in touch with them, because in that process you will get a lot of things, right? And this is how LinkedIn works. So our sessions, the 30-minute session for this is 25 minutes complete, and last 5 minutes we will be having a Q&A. If you have any questions, you can ask in the chat section, and if you do not have any questions, you can leave the sessions, or before leaving the session you can just fill the form for the attendance sheet, so that we can provide you the certificates. And thank you for joining.